growing up. She read in front of me. And that's such an integral part of the example that we need to communicate to our children of the importance of the written word in our lives. Storytelling is as ancient as humanity itself. There are few activities in which we engage that are more ancient and elementally a part of who we are. We have been sharing stories with one another before the time of fire. And that fire has grown and morphed now from that hot fire that we used to gather around in campgrounds to the cool fire now of media that saturates our lives. And yet, and still, the need and necessity to continue to share stories with one another is ongoing. You heard Dr. Bernadette say, and I wonder if this statistic registered with you, that in low-income families, there is on average of one book available for every, what did she say? 300 kids. That is extraordinarily small. It's not going to get it done. If you've been alive in the last 5 to 10 years at all, you recognize that the standards that we used to have in this country for how we educate our children have disappeared, all but disappeared. We've made a conscious choice to spend inordinate amounts of money on the weapons and the machinery of war, and we've left generations of our children behind, and it's just not okay. So, you, women in this room, and I see there are a few men too, right? You guys are some brave souls. You wield an enormous influence, not just among your constituencies, but in this world of social media, your voice is as strong, if not stronger, than any of the major corporations in America. Tell your government that you believe that the education of our children is important. Write about it when you're communicating with your audiences, and encourage them to spread the message that it's just not okay to not educate our children. We have this image of ourselves in America, that we are the best and the brightest, and unless we make the decision to support that vision of ourselves with the kind of resources that it's going to take to stem the tide of dropouts from high school occurring at an alarming rate. The latest information from PBS says that unless a child is proficient at reading at a grade 4 level, at grade 4, they are unlikely to graduate from college. They are unlikely to graduate from high school and reach their most full potential. So we are faced with a crisis here in America, you all. It's the crisis of the written word and our relationship to it. For 30 years, Reading Rainbow has been what we like to call an education innovator. When we first began, the show was a summer show on television. We actually used the medium of television to steer children back in the direction of literature and the written word. What a novel idea back in 1983. And today we continue that tradition with the Reading Rainbow app. And currently I am proud to say that we have children coming to the Reading Rainbow app and reading books at a clip of about 139,000 books a week. And what that means to me is that we've proven that children will come to this very engaging, this very fascinating technology, not simply to play games, but to read. And for me, that's a game changer, because we can use this very engaging technology to literally revolutionize the way we educate our children in this country. It is my belief that, well, first of all, like I said, storytelling is an essential part of the human experience.